Good morning everyone. Today our group would like to present about animals cruelty. Animals cruelty, also known as animal abuse or animal neglect, is the infliction by omission or by commission by humans of suffering upon any non-human animal, regardless of whether the act is against the law. Basically, people who mistreat and abuse animals may have a lot of problems that lead them to hurting these poor animals. Here are the several reasons why some people result in abusing their animals. First, some of the people may have experienced violence themselves. A person who has this kind of behavior also experiences being abused and mistreated by other people. When they grow up, these people tend to find other beings that they can exert all their frustration, like animals. They associate violence as a normal act. Besides, there are people who think that animals do not deserve any respect. They believe that animals are the lower form of living things that should be under the rule of humans. Keeping this thought in their minds makes them very violent toward animals. However, most people who abuse their animals are those who want to take advantage of the benefits that people can get from animals. This kind of people treats their animals like their own slaves. They believe that once they own the animals, they can do whatever they want to them. For instance, some people overwork their animals and leave them with no food at the end of the day. Therefore, we think that awareness on how to treat animals properly is very important to avoid this animal violence from happening. The more people who know about it, the more people who will want to help stop it. There are a number of different ways we can raise awareness of animal cruelty and suffering.
First, animal campaign Be Kind, Be Mercy can be held to spread the awareness to the citizens on prevention of animals abuse. For this campaign, we can help to raise the awareness of animal cruelty and suffering by creating an interesting website or blog which are related to animal cruelty. In this website, we can put up some information which are related to the animals abuse to let citizens know more about the animals abuse, the way to prevent, and what action should they take if they witness some abusing a dog or cat, and all other information. Other than this, giving out leaflet and flyer, putting out poster, using your voice to spread out the importance of protect animals, doing presentation at school, college, or to community group, displaying message on your clothing or other accessory, doing protests and demonstrations are also the best way to raise the awareness of it. This is needed for citizens to realize the importance of preventing animals abuse and protecting animals. Animals are innocent from human beings in humanity actions like animal fightings and puppy mills on them. Human being is the only side who benefit from all these actions, whilst at the same time, animals involved undergo physical and also emotional abuse throughout all these actions, and this can be avoided as these are not necessary to be exist in this world. From the campaign, people is advised not to support all this activity, as no demands mean no supplies. We should be more considerate on animals as they are also life, which have their own right.
To help preventing animal abuse to go viral, action need to be taken. If we witness animal abuse or neglect, report it to local animal control, law enforcement, humane organization, taxpayer-funded animal shelter or police precinct immediately. Determine who is taking charge of investigating and enforcing the anti-cruelty codes in our town, country or state. If we have any difficulty searching for the right agency to contact, call, or pay a visit to the nearest local police department, local shelter, or animal control agency for assistance. Appointed authorities will investigate the matter and decide on how to rescue the animals. Other than that, we can also volunteer and donate to shelters or even foster abandoned animals from these shelters until they are provided with a loving homes. Donating unwanted towels, empty cartons, animals' food, or body wash can aid to save up a lot of costs since the budget is very limited to operate an animal shelter. If you don't have any of this, you can also volunteer yourself by helping to clean up their living environment and wash up the animals. No extra experiences is needed as long as you love animals, but usually 6-month commitment is needed since training will be given, for example, how to handle the animal alone and prepare to use different type of method to assign different animals. Sometimes, these animals also need expensive medical treatment, seeing that they are hurt or infected by parasites.
Not only that, education is also important in preventing mistreatment regarding animals. Teaching children to have compassion and respect animals can nurture their development as they grow. Meanwhile, parents should always be a role model because each and every of their action will directly influence their kid personality and kid behavior. So, parents should educating their kid to abide by and protect even the smallest and most contempt among us is an essential life lesson that we can pass along to the new generation in the future. It helps them learn to value one another and most importantly, it prevents violence. Besides that, legislation on animal abuse should be enforced to prevent animal cruelty in the community. In the era of technology, Internet is widely used for any purpose. This may be also lead to misuse. Animal abusers will exploit themselves on the internet by uploading some video or photo taken that containing animal abusing issue. This is another way will benefit the particular part to take action on it. However, there may be some of them escape from the legislation. Therefore, communities play an important role on supporting the legislation to promote kindness to animals. We as citizens should kindly report animal abuse if we realize that someone is physically abusing or neglecting animals. Thus, we can avoid more bad incidents from happening in the future.
Lastly, we should adopt instead of purchasing. No demand means no supply, as I believe if there's no one who asks for puppies or kittens, there will be no one who invests in breeding them. By running puppy or kitten mills, lots of mummy dogs and cats will suffer from delivering babies non-stop until they die. And all of this happen is because the business wants to profit more as there are demands from the market. To stop this assault on the animals, we can choose to adopt the strays but not buying from the market. Hence, we can give homes to the strays with love and cares. And this will be win-win situation for us, as we do not need to spend much to have a pet, and tragedy can be stopped happening on these poor animals, no matter those who use as production tools or the strays. In a conclusion, we realize that there are still many of them are ignorant about animal abusing issues. Before spreading awareness to the community, we should lead by example. We should not support animal-based fashion products and ban any brand with these products. We should adopt instead of purchasing puppies and kittens. After adopting animals, we should take the responsibilities to give them the best cares and not neglecting them. We should say no to animal fighting. We should take care of our nature environment by avoiding pollution on it. And hence, we should stop all the inhumanity action towards animals if we are able to. To change the world, start from ourselves.